now very happy to welcome in Coach of the Year, pretty much, because he got his team back in the Chevrolet Goods Deeds Cup. It's Nathan Strueby. He's the coach of the Regina Rebels, who are one of 11 regional finalists now looking to get into the top 3 of the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup. Nathan, how are things going?
Good. Thanks for having me on here, guys. Really good.
It's our pleasure, and I kind of just want to set the scene. Can you talk a little bit about your team, what age they are, and sort of what they've done in order to get into this picture once again for now, I believe, the second straight year?
Yeah, for sure. I better clear up that Coach of the Year comment too. I honestly, I've probably done the least amount to get us to this Good Deeds Cup sort of thing, like between all the parents and the other coaches and the kids doing all the work that they've been doing. But yeah, so we're the U13, which is, well, the old school way is Pee Wee, I guess you'd call it, but we're the all-female team Pee Wee Rebels, U13 Rebels here in Regina. And last year, it is our second year in the Good Deeds Cup, which is Chevrolet puts on this Good Deeds Cup where you can get $100,000 for a charity of your choice. Last year we started it. We were working with the Superheroes Hockey Organization program, if you will, in Regina here. There's another Superheroes team in Calgary. What the Superheroes are is team kids from 7 to 17 years old with cognitive and physical disabilities, and it's just basically getting them on the ice so they can have the chance to play hockey, and for the parents of those kids to kind of be the hockey mom and dads, if you will, is what it is. So last year we started with this because a girl on her team that Mila Snell, her name is, her sister Ava was on the Superheroes team last year for the first year. Ava's been following us around and Mila around the rink for the last 6-7 years, and it kind of just went from there, guys. Like we found out Ava was on this team was before the Good Deeds Cup started, and so all the girls in the team wanted to go cheer Ava on because she's been around so much. So it went from there last year to now we were going every weekend working on the ice with them. We did a couple fundraisers, and we got this K trainer for a young kid on the team that basically is I don't know if you've seen it or not, but basically allows a kid who's to skate. It suspends them up on the ice and allows them to skate. It's kind of a metal apparatus like that. From there last year, we went and played the Calgary Superheroes because they're a little bit more established. They've been around 4 or 5 years, and it was an unbelievable time. It was we could talk about that for a long time, but and then we picked up where we left off this year. It's a lot different this year. We have 12 new girls on the team, 4 girls from last year that kind of experience. So we kind of got going. We were just about to kind of rotate in the new girls for the weekends, and then a bunch of these COVID rules hit, so we weren't able to fulfill that. But we still entered the Good Deed Cup with the same kind of intention. It's just the pitch as opposed to physical good deed this year. So we were lucky enough to be chosen to represent Saskatchewan. So we're in the top 11 right now for Canada to be chosen that $100,000. So that was long-winded. I didn't get you guys to get in there.
That's okay. This is what we want. That's an interviewer's dream when you go like that and give us all the details. Nathan Strueby, the head coach of the Regina Rebels, once again, one of 11 regional finalists. Before I throw it to Nugsy here, just correct me if I'm wrong. The voting to get into the final 3 has ended, and so there's no more voting, but it'll be announced on March 20th if you're one of the finalists, correct? Yeah,
that's exactly it. What was it, the 24th, I believe, the voting ended. So it was a 10, 12-day sort of period, and we haven't heard anything yet. I'd tell you guys if we did for sure. But, and that'll get us to the top 3 is that round of voting. So you're right, exactly. March 20th is, I guess, when they're going to let everyone know if they made the top 3.
And you can check out the video that they made. You mentioned the devices that you brought on the ice and all the girls pleading their case by searching the Regina Rebels and Chevrolet Goods Deeds Cup. You can find the video they put. It's watched it this morning. It's excellent.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Good for your young ladies, and good for the Superheroes kids, obviously involved as well. I got to ask you too, Nathan, as the coach of a team of 11, 12-year-old people, little human beings. This time has been so hard mentally on so many people. Older, seeming supposedly more experienced people, but these are younger people. How have you, as a key figure in these young girls' lives, been working to help them and guide them through what's been a tough time? No games for them and limited social activity. It's got to be tough.
Yeah, you know what? And it is tough. But you know what? These girls, and I'm going to include the girls last year that I coached because they're amazing. I've mentioned before I like this age because they're getting old enough where they understand, they can be mature, and they can explain hockey and they accept responsibility and things like that, and they're willing to learn so much. But we have been practicing still. We haven't been going crazy. We've been going once a week. But you know what? Right when we were told, here's just a quick little story, and this is how amazing these girls are. So right when we were told about the COVID rules where we could only no more practicing as a team, kind of whatever, and you can only have 8, and are you going to have 8 or whatnot? We, as a last team practice together, we kind of got together, and we talked about, there's this other boy that I know that the girls know, and he's about 17 or 18 years old, and he's not involved in the superheroes program. He's not involved in anything like that, but he has a disability where he needs assistance to walk, where assistance, he's nonverbal. And you know what, it's crazy because this is a total different family. Well, that young boy can't play hockey. The young boy can't, well, I guess he's 17 or 18. He can't play baseball. He can't do any of all this stuff. And so when we talk to the girls, like, you know what, this is going to be temporary, ladies. Like, you know what, we got to be thankful that we can play hockey. We're still able to. It isn't going to be forever. It might be longer than we want. And so we talked about that and used that one boy. And I won't mention his name because, to be honest with you, his parents don't even know that I use him quite a bit in my daily work and things like that to relate to him, or not to relate, but to rely on what he's going through when I think I have a rough day or something like that. So we talked about that. But the girls are thankful. They do get it. They really do. And it is just kind of a bump in the road. And so we have been going a bit still. Like I say, we've been going lots. But we can get out there once a week. And to be honest with you guys, like, yeah, we're out there practicing. But a lot of it right now is just going to see their buddies. The girls are, they're 13-year-old girls. They want to go hang out and chill and stuff like that. So that's kind of what has been going on from the U13 Rebels and our team from how I see it.
You know what, Nathan, before we let you go, we're running a little bit out of time here. Nugsy asked you, what you've been able to do and help with the mental health and the physical of the kids who aren't really able to play games. But flip that and just seeing over the past 2 seasons what these girls have done, because it's not just about sports, but it's about community and being there for one another. Yeah. What does that show to you, to just see these girls go above and beyond what is really expected of someone their age to do these things and get acknowledged for these things?
I'm glad you brought that up, because that's I missed the point on that question when you asked it. And that's, for me personally, these girls they've done so much at such a young age and such commitment to something. And you know what? Yeah, we're out there playing hockey, but they do understand, and I think they get it. And especially the team last year was able to experience a bit more with this stuff. But the girls this year, they've been out with Iceville, they've been skating with the superheroes or whatever. They're mature beyond their years. And you know what? I've related how, again, with our hockey teams and the girls in our teams and the parents in our teams, I've used them for, ambition and incentive, if you will, in my everyday life too. Because I'm telling you, these girls are great. They're just going with it. It's not like it's a chore for them to go do it. It's like they're itching to do this. They're helping their community. And you know what? They're just, they're a great set of girls again this year. I've been so fortunate the last few years coaching. But yeah, these girls totally get it again this year. And that's, I think about them lots, and they do help me out in my everyday life too, for sure.
I have no doubt, Nathan. Thank you for being. I said coach of the year at the start, but you said there's a lot of people that are involved in the amazing work that the team and the girls are doing. So thank you for being one of those. Thank you for joining us. And I really hope that we can have you back on after March 20th and talk more when you're again a number 3 finalist here in the top 3 for the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup.
100%. I hope that works out too. And yeah, I'd love to do it. Thanks for having us.
There was your Capital GMC coach's interview with Nathan Strueby, who is the coach of the Regina Rebels, one of 11 regional finalists, Nugsy, for the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup. And of course, it will be announced. It will get narrowed down from 11 to 3 on March 20th.